little bit?
Yeah, obviously these guys have been great all year for us, and sometimes they're going to give up a run or two, and you got to pick them up, and that's what we did.
You know they're human, but how rare is it to see both Dellin and Andrew Miller get into a little bit of trouble on the same night?
Yeah, I mean Dellin's really started with a walk, and then he gave up a jam shot, and a wild pitch led to his run, and you don't see it very often. So I think when it happens, we're a little bit shocked, but I'm going to bet on him every time.
What allowed Tanaka to be so effective?
He pitched out of some jams tonight. I thought his cutter was pretty good. I thought his split was good, and I thought his location. And he reached back a couple times. I think we saw some 94s and 95s when he needed it.
Who else? Dan?
Just because of everything that surrounded this game with Tanaka pitching well and using all three guys at the back end of the bullpen, how much would this have hurt if you hadn't been able to pull this one out?
I mean, these are tough losses if you lose games like this, especially when you had the lead and you weren't able to hold it. You use, your guys. So, but that's not the case, and I don't have to worry about it.
Meredith?
Joe, we've talked a lot about the offense that Beltran has provided this year, but what did you think of the defensive plays he made?
Oh, two really good plays tonight. Obviously, throwing the runner out at home, saved a run, could have been the difference. And then the play on the, and I think it was the lead off the inning. Obviously, it's going to be a double, running down the ball, kind of in the corner a little bit. So his defense was really good.
Wally?
Joe, you said several times this year you think the team is better than the record has shown. 7 wins in 9 games against the Indians, the Orioles, and now the Giants. What is that? Is that evidence?
Yeah, I mean, it means we're
these guys.
It means we're capable of playing good baseball. There's just been inconsistencies, and it's been in a number of areas. And you figured tonight there weren't going to be a lot of runs scored with Madison on the mound, and we got enough across the board to win the game. But it shows that we're capable of playing better.
In the back here left.
Was Romine okay after?
Yeah. He said he just felt like he twisted his knee a little bit, but he continued. We'll have to see how he is tomorrow. But I don't think there'll be an issue.
And Beltran was just a strategic replacement?
Defense.
Yeah.
Larry, to your right, Joe.
With so much focus on the deadline, do results of these games take on kind of disproportionate importance? A game in July.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it all along. I mean, these are extremely important. And this was a huge homestand, and obviously it's not over, and we have a tough game tomorrow, but we need to continue to play well if we want to be in the picture.
Right here, Ryan, and then Susan.
Joe, what do you think of the strike zone, especially there at the end of the game?
It's hard for me to tell. Obviously, I can look better. I don't know. Look like some pretty good pitches to me.
Susan?
Castro came into this game having great numbers off of Bumgarner. He obviously continued it. What makes him be able to hit a guy like that?
I have no idea. Sometimes you just see guys better than other guys. But, I mean, obviously his at-bats were huge tonight.
Randy, to your right.
Things look pretty tough on this homestand when you lose the first 2 games, and since then you guys have really played some good baseball. Can you just talk about the rebounding from a couple losses where it looked like it was a pretty bleak team?
Well, I mean, I've said all along this club is resilient. I think we got to 8 or 9 under. We found a way to get back, and we keep fighting back. And now we got to keep going forward. Now that we've kind of, I think we were 2 under in Cleveland, and then we got to even, and then we were 2 under again, and we got to a couple over, and we got to keep going forward. You got to keep playing good, and it starts with your starting pitcher tomorrow.